Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Philippines Discovery. My name is Lisa, your honorary Filipina. Today, we're going to explore and describe some similarities and differences between the sound systems of Tagalog, commonly referred to as Filipino, and English. So I've been teaching English as a second language online now and in person for over 10 years. And one of the first things you want to do when you're trying to improve in a language or learn another language is to understand the differences between the two languages. You have your own native language, and then you have the language you're learning called the target language. So understanding the differences between the two languages really will help you from the very beginning. First, let's talk about a little history of the language and the Philippines. And then we're also going to look at some real differences between English and Tagalog. And if you understand these differences, then it will make it so much easier. So whether you're looking to learn the language, just improve in the language, or if you're just looking to move or visit the Philippines, it's a good idea to understand the background of the language. So today I'm going to talk about English versus Tagalog, but of course you can also look at the differences in your own native language. So first, just a little bit of history. The Philippines experienced hundreds of years of colonization and occupation by speakers of Spanish and English, both of which are members of the Indo-European language family. You really don't need to remember that, just understand that they're part of the same family of languages. So globalization has certainly added to the continuing presence of English, really as the lingua franca, and that's the language that binds different countries together. The common language is called a lingua franca. So that is English. It really helps connect the Philippines and also Asia. And it provides native speakers of Tagalog constant contact with English because it is used as the lingua franca between these countries. So Tagalog has an extensive inventory of borrowed words from both Spanish and English. There are significant linguistic and cultural differences from English, but the sound system of Tagalog may not appear so strange to the English speaker. The sounds and patterns of Tagalog should be fairly similar to the English ear. And a great book that I've discovered, Instant Tagalog, if you're looking to learn or you just want a quick reference, this is actually a really good book. I've actually used it myself. I'll link it in the description. They sell it on an Amazon. It's great because you just throw it in your bag or your pocket and you have a nice reference. So let's talk about one of the first differences between the two languages now that we have the history out of the way. And that is the NG, the NG. So NG is a sound cluster. We combine the letters N plus G, and a sound cluster creates its own sound. So English does have this sound cluster. It does exist, and Tagalog also has this sound cluster. However, there's a marked difference between the two languages in where we place this NG in a word. So in English, the NG occurs at the end of words, like in the word sing, ing, this sing, ing, you can hear that NG sound, or even in the word English. So the NG is in the middle of the word. We do not start words in English with NG. Let me repeat that. We don't start words in English with NG. Therefore, it's a little bit harder for us for the mouth because we have to really train, right, the lips, tongue, throat, and mouth to produce a sound. So we're not really trained as native English speakers to produce this sound at the beginning of words. It's a little bit strange and difficult. So my friend who speaks Tagalog will make fun of me when I try to get this NG sound out at the beginning of words. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Don't you have the sound in English? You do, don't you? And yes, we do, but we don't have them at the beginning of words. So it's a little bit strange for us as native English speakers. So that's a sound that you want to practice if you're looking to learn Tagalog or improve, is this NG sound. And I like to use the word sing as an example because you can really hear that NG at the end of the word sing, sing. And that's the sound that you want to practice. Let's talk about some of the other differences. I'm going to do this as we look at some beautiful scenes of the Philippines. Let's look at some footage. And we'll talk about some of the differences between the two languages. And by the way, if you're interested, I will link in the description a video that I made of why English is very unique compared to the languages of the world. It's actually pretty interesting. So if you're just interested in languages in general, or if you're just looking to improve or learn Tagalog, these are some of the differences. So let's talk about these differences.